Hey guys, it's me. So, this feels really awkward. I have not done a sit down video in what feels like forever. But I've been wanting to do a favorites video for so long. I remember last year in March, it doesn't even seem like a year ago, but in March, me and Bernadette done a swap, and I loved so many things from the swap that I wanted to do a video, like a favorites after. I know I'm messing with my hair, I'm sorry. And I just never, like, got to it. And I kind of feel like people that watch me don't really like these kind of videos that I do. So I kind of, like, stopped for a while. But I really want to get back into it because even if 10 people only watch it, I just love doing them. So I do tend to talk a lot. So I'm going to try to not talk forever, and I'm just gonna do these like in a random order. And the other thing I did want to say is I do have like a light on my case that I'm using, so hopefully the lighting isn't like too bad. So let's just get into it. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about I have been loving is Soap and Glory products. Like just the whole brand in general I have really been into. I never like experienced Soap and Glory except for like the past couple months because Ulta started getting it. And this, I just grabbed this because this is like one of my favorite things by them. It's the Sugar Crush Body Scrub. This is actually the second one that I've bought. Like I just got it. I haven't I haven't used it yet, but it just looks like this. It smells so good, you guys. And I don't know what else to say. I just love this. But I've also been liking a lot of Soap and Glory things in general. I bought their moisturizer. I bought like a primer. I have I think it's called Peaches and Cream. I think the makeup remover. I just keep it in my shower. So, Soap and Glory in general, I have been loving. The next thing is actually a really recent favorite. If you guys watched my videos, we went to California last week. We stayed with Bernadette. One thing I love about going there is she's like, you don't have to bring like your soap or your hairspray or shower gel or anything like that. So I always use her stuff when I go. And she had this in her shower, and I was just like, oh, like I'll use it, no big deal. I'm obsessed, you guys. I'm not like a lavender fan, like the scent lavender, but this shower gel body wash smells so good. And like when I like put it on my washcloth, like the way that it looked, I was like, this isn't gonna like sud up, you know what I mean? Sud up. But it did. It's like feels so good. This is actually like we just came back last week and I bought one like the next day, and I've already used like this much of it, like me and Sar, in just like a week. And this is like the second bottle I've bought because I love it. Okay. So again, everything is like super random. The next thing is this Model in a Bottle. I don't know if you can see it. I've seen this like from the beginning of when I used to watch YouTube, and people would talk about it a lot, and I always wanted it, but like I didn't know where to get it or whatever. And so the first time I went to California, me and Bernadette went to a makeup store that she's been to, and they had it, and I was just like, oh my god, I had to get it. So I don't use this a lot. Like I only use it on like special occasions or when I really want my makeup to last a long time. But I definitely think it legit works. Like it's like strong ass hairspray for your face. But yeah, I really do like this and think that it works. The next thing was something that Bernadette got me in the swap. Y'all, if you guys watch like makeup videos on YouTube, y'all have seen the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon Palette. This is one of the main reasons that I wanted to do a favorites video after our swap is because she got me this and I am absolutely obsessed. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but that was like a year ago and I use this almost every single time I do my makeup. I got the Too Faced chocolate bar in a swap like a long time ago from Kat, and I really wanted that one, but I really didn't like use it very much. But this one I'm obsessed with, and I'll just tell you really quick. I use this color all the time, this color, and this color. Like those three colors I use all the time. And I mean I do use like the other ones, but those are my favorite. I've really been wanting to get the peach palette, but I can't decide if I need it, if I want it, if it's that good. So if you guys have it and you suggest it, leave a comment below and let me know. Sorry, I'm like leaning out of frame. I have everything like on my bed. Okay, so the next things that I wanted to mention, I don't know if I've done a favorites video since I've had these, but is ColourPop in general. I didn't really have any ColourPop products until like last year, and I love their eyeshadows, like the Super Shock. I also like their like lipstick. I have it on right now, but I don't wear lipstick too much. I just grabbed these two because they're like two of my favorites. This one is I Love This, and this one is Paisley. Yeah, the lighting, you really can't see. But the formula of these is just, I don't know if you can see. It's just so different than any other eyeshadows. I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you've never tried it, it's kind of like soft. Like, I don't really know. I'm like hitting pan in that one. And I don't wear makeup a lot, so if I hit pan in something, I probably really like it. So yeah, ColourPop in general, like ever since I got my first ColourPop eyeshadow, I probably have at least, I'd say at least 10 of the eyeshadows. Okay, so the next thing is also like a little like brand kind of, is the Anastasia, I couldn't think of what it's called, the Anastasia palettes. I don't know where I had been never buying these. Like, I'd seen people talk about them, and I noticed that they weren't like crazy expensive. I think they're like $42, but I never like had bought one. And then people went crazy over the Modern Renaissance palette, and I think Bernadette, I think she got it for me for my birthday or something. I think so. So yeah, I was like so excited, and like it's definitely worth the hype. You know, a lot of people talk about stuff and it's just like, it's not really worth it. Like, I really love this palette. And then I had to get this one, the Master Palette by Mario, because I'm obsessed with the Kardashians, and he does Kim Kardashian's makeup, so I got that one. I will definitely like be buying more of these when they come out. Okay, so the next two things are foundation. I'm sure that I have showed this in a favorites, but since I'm doing like my current favorites, it's still a favorite. It's the Rimmel Lasting 25 Hour foundation. I have the color 100 Ivory. I have just loved this foundation since the first time I bought it. I've bought like several of them. It's super It's super cheap. You can get them at the drugstore, Walmart, whatever. It's full coverage. I just really love it. And the next foundation I have not had for very long. I've actually only had it like, I think a week probably. But it's the Sonia Kashuk, and I just want to mention it because I really like it. I think I just bought it like last week, but every time I've done my makeup since then, I have worn this. I got mine in the color 01, which I think is the lightest color. It's like a glass bottle, which is nice. And it has a pump, which is super nice. I don't know how to explain things, but I just love this. Like, I put it on and it just like goes on so good, and I don't know, I have it on today. I don't know if you can tell my skin a difference, but I definitely really, really like this. The next thing, I don't know if I have talked about this. I don't know if I've done a video since I've got it. This is like, people are going to be like, girl, that is so old school. But it is the MAC Soft and Gentle. I always heard people talk about this on YouTube like for years. And when we went to Atlanta to see her brother and his wife took me to a MAC store. We don't have a MAC where I live. And I just had to get this because so many people like talk about it, and I wanted to see what the hype was, but I honestly really like it. I'm sure you've seen it. The lighting is bad, but I really honestly do like, I don't know why I'm swatching because you can't tell, but I really do like this. Like, I'm really glad I bought it, you guys. Sometimes, like, you know, things are like such a hype and I like go and get it just because everyone talks about it, and then I'm like, you know, it's not that great, but I definitely like that. And then since I was talking about a highlighter, I bought this a while ago. I think I mentioned it in like a vlog or something. It's the Stila highlighter in Heaven's Hue. This one's in Kitten. It's the Stila highlighter, Heaven's Hue highlighter in Kitten. And this is like the like, I've never felt a highlighter like this. I know my words are like blah, blah, blah. I can like vlog all day and talk, but like when I do a video like this, I feel so awkward. Anyways, like, it feels so good. Like, it's so soft. Like, can you guys see how pretty that is? I know it's not showing up well, but you see that? It's like, you know those blushes back in the day? I think they were like Maybelline like push blushes or something. It's kind of like that. I don't know, it just feels, I just love it. You gotta try it. Okay, let me wipe some of this off. And then the next thing, since we are talking about Stila, everybody and their brother have been talking about these, but I'm obsessed. Like, they're talking about them for a good reason. So they're the Magnificent Metals from Stila. I have Kitten Karma and Smoky Storm. I'll just go ahead and swatch in case you haven't seen them. But they are gorgeous. Let me swatch this like while you guys can see it. You guys, like, people are talking about these for a reason. This is like one product that I want like every single shade in. I know you can't really see the shade, but you can see, like, they're amazing. If you don't like glitter, do not buy them. But I love glitter, especially like on my lid. And a lot of people talk about the fallout. I don't really notice a lot of fallout, but I don't normally wear my makeup for like a long period of time. But these are so pretty. And they are expensive because they're name brand. They're high end. So I think they're like $24, but they're so worth it. The next thing is a sponge. It's dirty. I just use it to do my makeup. This is just like the L'Oreal sponge. I think it was like $6 or $7 at Walmart. But for some reason, I really love this sponge. And I like how big this side is. I think I feel like because I have like a fat face, that I like bigger sponges so it doesn't take as long. Does that make sense? Like, you know, I feel like when the sponge is smaller that it takes me so long to put on foundation because I have a fat face. You feel me? But I just really like this. Like, I like this just as much as I like the Beauty Blender. Okay, so the next two things are also brushes. I mean, that wasn't a brush, but you know. This is just like a generic, I can't think of what those brushes are called that were like super expensive. I just got this like off of Amazon, but I love using these to put on foundation. I love the big ones again because I feel like I get it done quicker. And then I recently got this fan brush. I got this off of Wish, which is an app if you've never heard of it. The stuff on there is like super cheap. It takes forever for shipping because it's coming from like China. But I will go on the app all the time. Like, I'm kind of addicted to it. And I will just like order something and then like I'll forget about it. And then it'll like come in the mail and I'm like so excited. So I got this. It was $1 and then shipping was $1. So like $2. But I like how it's like kind of, you know, like thick. Like it's not like super thin. And then I just brush my highlighter on. I don't know. If you guys have never checked out Wish, you definitely should because they have a lot of random shit on there. Okay. The next thing I was so excited to get is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Glow Kit. I don't have any of the glow kits, and I used to always be like, man, I really want a glow kit, like I need to get one. And I'm so glad I didn't because when Nicole came out with one, I was like, hell yeah. First of all, I love Nicole. Second of all, I think it looks white on camera, but the packaging is like a really like pale light pink and it has like glitter all over it. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. And I love the highlight colors. I actually love that there's a white because I'm like so pale. Like I don't just use the white by itself, but like to mix with other colors. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like really glad. Like I don't have any other white highlighters. So I definitely recommend this. I don't know if it's like limited edition or what, but you should definitely get one. The next thing I have is this butter bronzer. I don't think I've ever talked about this. I think this was another thing Bernadette got me for, I don't know, either my birthday or Christmas. But this bronzer, for one, it smells amazing. That's probably why I like it so much. It smells like coconuts, like no joke. But it is like easy to blend, and you guys can't see that. It's super light. Like they have two shades. I think they have light, and I don't know if it's called dark or medium or whatever. But I like the light because I'm so pale. A lot of bronzers that I have bought are like too dark. So I like that this one's like light because it's, you know, for us pale girls. And it's just like super cute, and just opening it and like smelling it when you do your makeup, I don't know, it makes me happy, the little things in life. So I think I only have a couple more things. I only have one thing to show you and then a couple things I just want to like tell you are my favorites. So the next thing is not beauty related at all, but it is this book. It's called The 5 Love Languages: The Secret to Love That Lasts. It's by Gary Chapman. So I decided, I don't know, like I was looking on Amazon or something, and I've heard of this book and I've seen it, and I just thought it would be like good for like me and Star to like get a book that we can like read together. Star likes to read books a lot more than I do. I do like them. They have to like hold my interest. But I've heard of this and I just thought it would be good. So I got this a while ago. And right after I got it, like, we made it a point to every night before bed, like, if I didn't have to work second shift, we would, like, get in bed and read for, like, 15-20 minutes, and it was really cute. We haven't read it all. We've read a lot of it, but you know how you just, like, get out of routine of doing something, and we haven't read it for a while, but I definitely want to start reading it again. So I definitely recommend this. Like, if you're in a relationship, I know it sounds cheesy, but you guys should get this and read it together. It's seriously, like, really good. And the other thing I wanted to mention is my hair. So one thing I've been loving lately is short hair. I cut this, like, probably a couple weeks ago. Everyone was, like, so shocked because it's, like, it's pretty short. I haven't had short hair like this, like, since I was a kid, probably. I mean, I can't even remember the last time. And it was always, like, a big deal to me to, like, cut my hair. And even if I had, like, super long hair and I cut, like, an inch off, I was like, oh my god. But I was sick of my hair. My lady that had cut it before, like, she put layers in it, but they looked weird, and it kind of looked like a mullet, kind of. Like, not like a mullet, but it was just, like, it did not look good. So I hated, like, wearing it down. And so I was like, I'm just gonna cut it. And I ain't mad about it. Like, I'm honestly, like, so shocked that, like, I'm not mad. Like, one time I was, like, a teenager and I had really long hair, and then I cut it, like, probably to here, and I, like, cried and cried and cried. So this is, like, hella short, and it's, like, been a couple weeks, and I'm still not mad. So I'm probably not gonna, like, keep it short forever. I want to, like, grow it out for the wedding so I can do a little updo. But yeah, I've been enjoying having short hair. So this video was super long, I'm sorry. I just haven't done one in so long. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Please thumbs up if you like this video so I know to do more. I mean, I might do them anyways, but just so I know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.